What up, YouTubers? Waspray back again, and today we're going to go over my collection of IWA Mid South DVDs. Inspired by my buddy Vampire Mike, and then also a couple of the Facebook groups that I'm in. I'm going to go through a few different companies throughout the series, but today we're going to do IWA Mid South. Later on, we will hit up CZW, GCW, IWA East Coast, IWA Deep South, and maybe a couple other companies that do deathmatch tournaments. So we're going to go through the DVDs, just kind of show you what I have, give you a quick opinion on some of them, and I'd love to hear what you guys think. If there's some shows in here that you guys really like, if there's some shows that I don't have that I definitely need to pick up. A lot of this stuff is a little bit on the older side. I haven't got much of the new stuff, so we'll go through these, and yeah, they're in no particular order. First up, we've got 2002 King of the Deathmatch. Good show, near the beginning of when the King of the Deathmatch started in IWA. It's got some classic guys. Let's go through a few guys on these DVDs. Nate Webb, Madman Pondo, Ian Rotten, Corp, you know, your classic dudes. Very cool. Next, we got the 2004 King of the Deathmatch. Very cool as well. This has some non-deathmatch matches on it, like CM Punk, Chris Hero, Eric Cannon. But also in the deathmatch, you've got Deranged, Ian Rotten, Nate Webb, Corp, Madman Pondo, Necro Butcher. So, once again, your classic guys. Good show. IWA Mid South King of the Deathmatches 2015. One of the newer DVDs that I have. A very good show. I'm sure a lot of you guys in the group have seen this one. Tank, Matt Tremont, Masada, Sexy Eddie, Insane Lane. Some cool dudes on this. It's got a few of the old school guys and a few of the new school guys. Next, King of the Deathmatch 2001. Good show. Now, some of these older shows, if you haven't watched a lot of them, may be a little bit different than what you're used to. Maybe not quite as hardcore, or maybe just a little bit different overall. I do enjoy these older shows. This one is not bad. On to probably, I don't want to say for sure, but probably my favorite deathmatch tournament ever. 2007 King of the Death. I mean, you've got everybody, well, everybody that I like, at least in here. You've got Necro, you've got Rollin' Hard, you got Madman Pondo, you got Drake, you got Danny Havoc, you have Mean Mitch Page, Freak Show, Brain Damage, Corp, Deranged. This is an awesome show. If you don't have this, I really recommend picking this one up. It's a really good one. King of the Deathmatch 2008. Once again, this is kind of the years that I really love in deathmatch wrestling. This one is good as well. Not as good as the 2007. Similar guys. If you don't have this, it is worth a watch. IWA Mid South Tag Team Deathmatch, or Double Death Tournament 2007. I believe this is the second one they did, maybe the third. Once again, it's just deathmatch style tournament, but with tag teams. Cool show. If you haven't seen any of the Double Deaths, I recommend watching them. This one is not my favorite of the Double Death, but it is very good. Now, this one's kind of an odd one. The Ian Rotten Roast. This is when Ian Rotten retired in 2008, and he's been back since, but this is just like a roast, I guess. I mean, they sit down and kind of make fun of him. It's not the best DVD. If you're a hardcore IWA Mid South fan, it's probably worth a pickup. If you're not, it's probably not worth a pickup. I don't know exactly why I got this one, but it's okay. I wouldn't recommend it to most people. King of the Deathmatch is 2000. I'm going real old school with this one. Good DVD. Different than the other tournaments. If you go in expecting, you know, crazy shit, you might be a little disappointed. Is there crazy shit in here? Yes. Definitely crazy shit, but not in comparison to what there is today. But it is still cool. It gives you a little throwback view on the beginning or kind of the beginnings of deathmatch wrestling in the States here. Next, Kings of the Crimson Mask from 2008. Pick up these Kings of the Crimson Mask shows if you don't have them. They're very good. You got Freak Show, Nick Gage, Insane Lane, Toby Klein, Wax. I'm a big Wax fan. I don't know if anybody else thought Wax was cool. I might be the only one, but cool DVD, worth a pickup if you don't have it. Then we got King of the Deathmatch 2006. Really good show. Let's find where night one is here. Here we go. Really good show. It's got Drake in it, Drake Younger, Dysfunction, Mitch Page, Toby Klein, Brain Damage. Cool show. Once again, not as good as 2007, but a decent show. And to go along with these, I also have the question and answer DVD. Basically, the night before, the fans get to sit down and ask the wrestlers questions. Kind of cool. It's like a shoot interview in a way. Cool DVD. I like these. If you're a deathmatch fan, which I assume most people in this Facebook group about deathmatch wrestling are, I think this is worth a pickup. Sometimes the microphones suck. Like, you can't hear the questions that are being asked, or you can't really hear the answers that well. But it's good enough that you can hear it still, and it's cool and different. Worth checking out. The 2006 Strong Style Tournament. Very cool. Not deathmatch, but if you like deathmatch, you like deathmatch wrestlers, you want to try something a little different, pick this up. There's a few different ones, a few different years of this. This is 2006. I think this was the first year they did. This one is good. If you want some hard-hitting action, check it out. Next, we got the Ted Petty Invitational. Once again, not a deathmatch DVD, but basically their King of the Deathmatch tournament for regular wrestling or traditional wrestling, whatever you want to call it. A lot of cool dudes in here. Fun show. You know, you got guys like M-Dog20, Ricochet, Cole Cabana, Mike Quackenbush, Chris Hero, Hollow Wicked. It goes on and on. Really cool show. And they also have a question and answer for this as well, which is similar to the deathmatch one, just with the wrestlers from the Ted Petty. And a few more left here. Double Death, 2006. I believe this is the first year they did this. This is the one I would recommend. If you want to get Double Death, this is my favorite Double Death DVD. It's got some cool guys in it, some fun stipulations, some fun matches. Sometimes it's a little more goofy because it's tag team, but I like that aspect of it. This is a really, really great show. King of the Death 2009. Very, very good show. Definitely worth picking up. It's got a good blend of new guys, old school guys, some guys you don't get to see a lot, like Elkview Adam was awesome. Old school guys like Dysfunction, Madman Pondo, Masada. Definitely worth picking this up. Great show. IWA Legacy of Violence. Now that's what I have on the screen back here, and I would really recommend this to any deathmatch fan. It's an awesome show. It's a compilation disc, and what they did is they took a bunch of shows that were not King of the Deathmatch, and they pulled the death matches off of those. So it's a lot of matches you normally wouldn't see unless you went through and bought a whole bunch of different DVDs and just watched the one or two matches on that show. So this is a great DVD. You get to see a lot of death matches you normally wouldn't see, or at least normally I didn't ever see before. And it's a cool show. There's some real crazy stuff on here. This is an awesome DVD. King of the Deathmatch 2011. Cool show. If I remember correctly, I think this is a little bit... I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I think this is kind of a different... It doesn't really feel like IWA when you watch a show. It wasn't my favorite. It's not a horrible show, but definitely not my favorite IWA show ever. Alright. King of the Deathmatch 2005. Good show. You know, you got J.C. Bailey, Mitch Page, Madman Pondo, a lot of the old school guys that I like. Cool show. And they also have a question and answer for this. I picked up as well. These question and answers are a lot of fun. At least I think they're a lot of fun. They're cool to watch. Next we have Christmas Carnage. I don't remember exactly why I bought this. It's more of a traditional IWA Mid South show, not really a deathmatch show. There are a few death matches on here, 2 death matches on here. Bull Payne versus Brandon Profit, Necro and Toby versus Deranged and Brain Damage. Those should be both cool matches. I know I've watched this, but I think only one time, so I don't remember a whole lot about that one. Alright, just 2 left. Kings of the Crimson Mask 2017. Cool show. The first match on here is phenomenal. Ricky Shane Page versus John Wayne Murdoch. A really cool match. Really cool show. Worth picking up any of the Kings of the Crimson Mask series. And last but not least, Prince of the Deathmatch 2015. It's another one I've only watched once. I believe I picked this up because I never had gotten. This is the only Prince of the Deathmatch show I have. So I wanted to check one out. It's a cool show. It doesn't have the really big names in it like the other DVDs will have, but worth checking out. Anyways, I hope that didn't run too long. I appreciate you guys watching. Comment below on opinions, what I should pick up, what's the best DVD in here, all that fun stuff. I'll have more DVD videos coming up later on the other companies. Thanks for watching.